Hello students, now we will see one result of Lagrange's theorem, which is this theorem: let G be a finite group and A be any element of G, then order of A will divide order of G. Or it can be written as order of an element is the divisor of order of a finite group. This is also for finite groups only. So let order of G be an A be some element of G and order of A be M. We will prove that order of A divides order of G. For proving this result, let us consider all the powers of A. That is a raised to power minus 3, a raised to power minus 2, a raised to power minus 1, a raised to power 0, a raised to power 1, 2, 3 and so on. All the integral power of A, whether positive or negative. We consider this set which is named as H, and we have already proved that this set is a subgroup of G. We know that H is a subgroup of G, or you can prove it by using the criteria of being a subgroup. You can prove this result easily. Now we shall show that H has only M elements, that are A square, A cube, A raised to power M, which is identity. So these are the only elements of H that we are going to show now. So here we have this set. We have to show that this is equal to nothing but this all these powers. So first we will show that these all powers are different. Only M element, that are these which are distinct elements. Why these are distinct? If possible, let A raised to power R is equal to A raised to power S, where R and S both are less than equal to M and greater than equal to 1. Means we have taken two elements from this set only, these powers, positive powers. So more than 1 and less than M, both are this. So now multiply both side by A raised to power minus S, right? So if we multiply both these, so it will be we will have A raised to power R minus S is equal to A raised to power S minus S 0. A raised to power 0 is identity, which implies A raised to power R minus S is identity. But here we have written A raised to power M is equal to E. So because order of A is M, that means M is the least integer which make A identity. So if we have some other number integer, because this will also be integer between 1 and M, so R minus S is less than M. Why this is less than M? Because R and S both are less than M, their difference will also be less than M, right? Such that A raised to power R minus S is identity. एक नंबर जेड़ा M तो less है लेकिन A दी power जाके नो identity बना रहा है, तो एक ही होएगा, it will be a contradiction क्योंकि order of A is M. So which is a contradiction to the definition of order, because order is the least number which make this identity. Here we get a number which is less than m and making it identity. So it means if possible ਜਿਹੜਾ ਆਪਾਂ suppose ਕੀਤਾ ਸੀ ਇਹ ਗਲਤ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ. It means a raised to power r is not is equal to a raised to power s. It means these element a square, a cube, a raised to power m is equal to identity are all distinct. सो ये सारे एलिमेंट डिफरेंट है प्रूव हो गया क्योंकि जो कोई भी दो इक्वल लैने तो साडे कोल कॉन्ट्राडिक्शन आ जाती है. हुण दूजी चीज़ प्रूव करने लई की रह गई कि असीं तां एच दे विच आ सारियां पावर्स लईआं सी कि हुण जिहड़ियां इहदी कोई भी पावर आपां रैंडम पावर लैने आ कि वो पावर जिहड़ी आ ए दी वो एलीमेंट जिहड़ा वो इहदे विच आंदा है कि नहीं. फॉर दिस लेट अस कंसीडर नाउ अगेन सपोज a raised to power t is any element of h. From this it can be positive or negative power. So this is some element, and applying division algorithm. What is division algorithm? Division algorithm is the identity. That means if we have two integers we can divide them and write the dividend is equal to quotient into divisor plus remainder. So here dividend is t, we divide t by m and we have some quotient and some remainder, and remainder is always less than the divisor and greater than equal to 0, right? So this is division algorithm, that any two number, here we have t and m, these are two integers, so let t be the greater number because m is least, we have taken m is the order, so t is any power, so we divide t by m and we will have some quotient and remainder and we can put that in this form. Now we will see what a raised to power t will become after this. So a raised to power t is equal to a raised to power t is m cube plus r. According to division algorithm it can be written as m cube into a raised to power r, a raised to power m raised to power cube, a raised to power r. Because order of a is m, it means a raised to power m is identity. So this is identity raised to power e cube, it is again identity, and identity into ar is ar. And what is AR? R is the number which is less than the divisor, because it is remainder, it must be less than the divisor and greater than or equal to 0. So what we get, that this number a raised to power t is nothing but equal to a raised to power r, and this belongs to the set a square, a cube, a raised to power m is equal to identity. Because why this belongs to this? Because a raised to power r is the power of a which is less than m and greater than or equal to 0. So all the power of a which are less than m, because a raised to power m is an entity, so it can be written as a raised to power 0. So it is the power from 0 to m minus 1. So all these powers, these are the elements of h. So therefore h is equal to, ਜਿਹੜਾ ਆਪਾਂ ਸਾਰੀਆਂ ਡਿਫਰੈਂਟ ਪਾਵਰ ਲਈਆਂ ਸੀ ਐਕਚੁਅਲੀ ਉਹ ਡਿਫਰੈਂਟ ਪਾਵਰ ਸਾਰੀਆਂ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਉਹ ਇੰਨੇ ਸੈੱਟ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੀ ਕੰਟੇਨ ਹੁੰਦੀਆਂ. ਸੋ ਦਿਸ ਇਜ਼ ਦੀ ਸਬ ਗਰੁੱਪ, h is subgroup of G. So as h is subgroup of G, therefore by Lagrange's theorem, order of h divides order of G. And what is order of h? How many elements it have? M. So m divides order of G. And what is m? M is, in the starting we have taken m as order of A divides order of G. So it means order of every element divides order of the finite group in which it lies. Of the above result, a raised to power order of G is always identity. For this as A is some element of G, then order of A will divide order of G, as we have already proved in the last theorem. So order of A divides order of G. Let order of G be n, order of A be m. So we will write m divides n. Order of A divides order of G. Now m divides n means n is multiple of m, so n can be written as m into k for some integer k. Now a raised to power n can be written as a raised to power mk. A raised to power m raised to power k, it can be written a raised to power m, because order of a here, this is G. Order of A is m, it means A raised to power m is identity. So this is identity raised to power k means identity. What we get? A raised to power n is equal to identity. And what is n? N is order of G. So A raised to power order of G is identity. This is what we have to show, and this result hold for every element because A is some random element for which we have proved this result.